Hello there and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited to share some news with you today. I've just started my first blog and it's going to be a space where I plan to share some insights, tips and stories about drawing with pastel pencils. But let me tell you, getting this off the ground wasn't easy. Now, like many of you embarking on your artistic journey, I've faced some real challenges when it comes to the tech side of things at my business. Just the process of setting up a website, figuring out how to use new software, and understanding the jargon involved felt like a steep uphill climb. And don't get me started on using social media. I was often frustrated, doubting my abilities and questioning whether it was even worth it. And I'd often catch myself thinking, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Now that might sound familiar. If you've ever thought, I'm not good enough or I can't draw, then you're not alone. When you're just starting to draw, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed by everything you don't know. How to use pastels, how to blend the colours, or how to draw that perfect first texture. And it's easy to get lost in the details, I think. And you might think to yourself, I'm not an artist. I'll never be able to create something beautiful. But here's the truth. Every artist starts as a beginner. So just like my blog started with that very intimidating first post, it's not about getting everything right from the beginning. It's about starting. It's about learning and improving along the way. Now, one of the biggest lessons I've learned through this whole process is that done is better than perfect. It's a saying that I've started to embrace more and more, not only in all of this tech stuff, but also in my art. So whether it's mastering the tech or drawing your first animal portrait, the key is to take that first step, no matter how uncertain you may feel. If I'd waited until I felt 100% ready or until everything was perfectly in place, then my business wouldn't exist today. And I'd still be stuck in that cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. And the same goes for drawing. If you wait until you think you're good enough, you might never start. So I think the real magic happens when you push through that fear. Now, starting my courses and my membership was really scary because I didn't know the answers, and I still don't. But I took action step by step, and I just learned along the way. And the same applies to drawing. When you pick up that pastel pencil and make those first marks, you're already doing better than the thousands of people who never even try. So I want to encourage you to embrace the learning process. Accept that it won't be perfect, and that's okay. Whether it's your first attempt at drawing a pet portrait or you're trying a new technique, just remember that every effort brings you closer to your goals. Every mistake is a stepping stone to improvement. And trust me, if I can navigate the daunting tech world, you can certainly overcome your fears of not being good enough to draw. I promise you that the joy and satisfaction of seeing your progress, of creating something uniquely yours, is worth every bit of that initial discomfort. So let's make a pact today. Whether it's drawing or any other creative pursuit, let's commit to starting. So remember, done is always better than perfect. So happy pasteling, and I hope you get a chance to check out my new blog.